Coal? It's just coal, right? Okay. So now we say magma. Now. Okay. Now we go down here. Oh my god, if they drop it in there. Please don't. Can they drop stuff while they're red alerted? I don't think so, right? I think when they're red alerted, they will finish even if they need to go eat or whatever. I think. Alright, Rowan, don't mess this up. Make sure this temperature stays. Yep, that looked good. Hold up. Alright, carry on. Oh, that melted again. Oh, boy. I need to put water there somehow. How do I... Okay, gotta fix my mistakes that I'm making right now. Alright, don't flash. Alright, it didn't flash. Can you turn? Why is this now turning? We're just creating igneous here. There it is. Okay, so now we have 1 kilogram of refined carbon. How much magma we lose? Well, we lost about 200 kilos there, or 100 kilos. Yeah, I think they finished red alerts too. Okay, so, but I mean, we did lose a bunch, right? So that's like half a bottle pretty much. So now this is pretty hot though, right? So that's a problem. I should have made these out of insulated tiles. I really should have. That would have been smarter, right? But this is a vacuum below, so we can still replace all these. Right? So this shouldn't be too bad. And then we put a tile there. Why should there be obsidian? No, I don't need them to not melt. I just need them to be insulated tiles. Like we can deal with this this heat is not a problem. Like we have igneous rock right here, right? That's like 700 or something. It's still cooling. It's still equalizing with the refined carbon. We can solve the heat temperature here, no problem. That's not the problem. We need a construction. Can we get this done? Yeah, I'll show you how that works. So the trick to cooling this down in a vacuum, right? Because normally you can't cool something in a vacuum. The trick that I found is if this is 1 kilo of refined carbon, and I'm gonna drop 400 kilograms of igneous rock from this tile. So I'm building this tile, then I'm gonna deconstruct that tile, and it's gonna drop on top of this. This is 1 kilo. This is 400 kilos. The 400 kilos out of this tile, which are at maximum 45 degrees, are gonna soak up that heat, and it's gonna bring it down to like 70 C or something like that. Sometimes the debris falls a little off to the side and lands like here, or it lands like here, but then you just got to rebuild that tile and do it over and over again until the debris actually falls directly on it. So like I'll do this one first to kind of show you like how this works. But yeah, it's a really neat trick on how to do this. So if you got magma, you totally don't need metal to do like really cheap tiles. So the only way the only reason I'm replacing it is so that they don't turn hot like these two, because I will have to replace those afterwards anyways. But then if they're refined, if magma drops right here, it's not gonna matter. And the one below I don't care about because I'm gonna move that out anyways, right? All right, so now we have the tile there, right? So now I'm gonna say deconstruct this. And then when it drops, if the debris drops correctly, then it's gonna cool this down. So let's see. So the debris is currently 24 degrees. It should suck out the energy. Or maybe not. Did they fix this? My trick! No! You monsters! That's laying right on top of it. Is it because of the drywall behind it? Is the drywall behind it hot? Oh, the drywall behind it is hot too. Oh, it's because of the drywall probably. Right, because the debris heated up the drywall. That's why it took so long to turn. Like, if we did the same thing over here, where there's no background plate, it would have done this much, much quicker. But because there's drywall behind this, okay. We can do this. We're gonna dig this up. We're gonna dig this up. We're gonna retry this. We're gonna do it the right way. I'm just gonna do one tile. Yeah, this is not gonna work, right? Because the drywall behind it soaks up all the heat, right? So then we deconstruct the drywall behind it too. Now we have 500 grams of refined carbon, which is fine, I guess. I guess we don't really want that though. We're gonna have to sweep that out. Alright, so now we sweep all this shit out. And then is there anything else hot around here? We gotta do this one too. God damn. Should I replace this tile right away while I'm at it? Probably. Right, okay, so now we need to go back to this. I mean, we can figure out how we can make this work. I just want to make sure that it's really the drywall that's causing the issue. Because I'm assuming it is, right? Because the drywall basically soaked up all the heat. That's why we had to dump over like half a bottle in there. Normally you only need like maybe 5 kilos. So a bottle of magma that you bring up from the base should do you like, what, 20 tiles technically? Because otherwise you're gonna have to do that a lot, and that doesn't sound like fun. Consumable, coal. We're doing a lot of emergency stuff, but I do want to at least try it with one tile and make sure it works. Or if it got patched, it got patched, but I don't think it got patched. I think it's just a drywall. So for anything that's drywall, we're going to have to do a little bit of extra work. All the other tiles, it should be fine. Alright, so that's done. So we drop it, deconstruct it. Do we still have the magma here? No, we don't. See, the magma's gone again. I'm telling you. Magma vanishes. Wait. Wait, what? Why does this say drywall? Why does this say drywall? Can I deconstruct the drywall behind it? Does this one say drywall? Why is there drywall behind these tiles? Wait. If I deconstruct this tile, is there still drywall behind it? No way. Yeah, the magma should be right here though, right? Yo, no, I know the magma's gonna get sucked up by space. That I think I know. There's still drywall behind this. This is genius. Wait, I'm confused, but like when I built the tile there, what is happening here? There's drywall behind this. Oh no. Well, this just got annoying. There's no drywall there. Okay. Good, 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 good. Is there drywall behind these ones too? No. So insulated tiles have drywall behind them. If, you know, if you had drywall there. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so we have only coal here. We do liquids, magma, auto bottle now. Alright, let's see. So yeah, the magma is going to go in the back, so we're going to lose a bunch, but I hope that it will still interact with the coal. I hope that it will still first interact with the coal before it does that. And I guess we're about to find out. Devin, you are the man today. Oh, by the way, this needs to be built. Okay, okay, let's see. Let's see what happens. Is the magma going to go into the space too fast, or will it actually still solidify the tile? This didn't flash. Good. Moment of truth. There's our tile. Right? So that's a hot tile now, and there's no drywall behind it. What? Oh, I deconstructed the wrong fucking thing. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's drywall behind it. Like, that's so funny. Alright, so now this tile does not have drywall behind it, right? So you can already see it's cooling off just by dumping heat into the neighboring tiles. But once we drop this on top, it should cool down. Because it's only 1 kilogram. Unless they patched this. But I'm really hoping they didn't. Oh, come on. There it is. Okay, so now we deconstruct this. And this should cool down. Somebody. Get some oxygen, come back. And yeah, you could do this with a smaller tile like this one, but I found it's the easiest if you do it with insulated tiles because it does 4 times the mass. Oh, and it fell to the side. Of course it did. Yeah, it fell like here. But yeah, see, the magma's still there. I'm not gonna go off the screen. I'm gonna wait for this goddamn magma bottle to disappear on me. Because it will. I guarantee it to you. Okay, we're gonna deconstruct this. I need it to land right there. I mean, I guess we could build it right on top and it gives it less of a chance to fly somewhere else. So maybe we'll, if this doesn't work, we'll put it right there and then deconstruct it. Then it won't fly like to the left or to the right. Fall straight down, please. Right, so 857, and the debris is 16C. You should level out somewhere. So, like, don't pick up that igneous right now. We need that. He just picked up half of it. And the refined carbon is still going, still going, still going. Down to whatever this temperature is, right? 20C, roughly. So like all this mass from the igneous rock is, you see how it's slowly going up? But because it is so much of it, it sucked up all the heat out of this. So this started at like 800 and something Celsius, and now it's down to like, you know, 21.7. And it's equalizing with this. right? With this large mass that got dropped on top of it. So it's gonna stop at like, 20, 20.9 probably or something, or 20.8. Maybe it goes all the way down to what it is. Yeah, 20.8, right? So we used 1 kilo of coal and we used 8 kilos of magma to do that. So this total took less than 10 kilos of materials to make, which I think is pretty dope. Background buildings. Let's start upgrading this bitch. So now that we know it works, right? We gotta make sure we get all the other ones in. Probably gotta do another sweep though, sadly, but at least now we know this still works. Yeah, this is my favorite way to do this. I mean, I know it's tedious because you have to bring magma up and stuff like that, but it requires no metal, right? I mean, obviously you need pumps and stuff to like make it a vacuum and stuff, but it does not require metal to make the tile, and it does not require a glass forge where you have to pump like 1,200 energy into and a bunch of sand that you might not have to make glass, and then get the glass stuck either in the pipe or, I mean, you might get like the encasement tiles, right? Like the debris that's down here might get trapped in it. So you might have like the cracks in them, but I'm like, hey, I used, 1 kilo of material. I don't care, So, like normally when you do the door trick, this requires 200 kilograms of metal. And I'm just like, nah, I don't want that. So yeah, we should be able to do this now. And it's interesting that we can do insulated tiles up here and drop it, and that will work. That's interesting to know too. Very neat. Alright, so I'm gonna let these guys upgrade all this shit. Because I mean we're gonna need it. This is rather tedious, not gonna lie. Oh, we also have to deconstruct all the ladders still. But hopefully, if this works, this will be like a super, super compact tree farm. I don't know if it actually works out with the last tree. That is something we're gonna have to figure out. I'm just gonna do this. It's better when I pause, it seems like. Okay. That sounds like commercial. Shit, it's not. It's not a commercial. Alright, so this is all done. We can totally sweep all this out too. Oh, yeah, okay, I see. Well, this shouldn't really cause any trouble. Because we still have the pumps here. Well, they're just pumping it down here. It's kind of idiotic right now. Alright, I'm gonna let these guys build this because nothing's gonna happen here for a minute. They be building. Oh, we don't have power up here? Oh, shit. We out of power? We out of power? Enable buildings. Let's go. How are these Sweetles still alive? How are we doing on the Dracos? Are we good here? We're good here, right? Yeah. Wonderful. Oh, we got printables. I totally forgot. We shall choose the plastic. What more do we need in life other than plastic? I haven't got any acorns in a while. That's kind of sad. 6, 11, 16 right here. And then whatever we have up here. Probably enough to get at least one row. Yeah, we're just pumping this down here. This is kind of idiotic. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, this is kind of dumb. Okay, we'll do this easier. We'll do priority 8 everything. And then we priority 9 these guys. Because, yeah, pumping this down here doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, right? Because we're just going to pump that out anyways, too, so. And that can be a 7. And, yeah, 7, same thing. Actually, we can just connect those. Because that's not going to matter, because we're just not going to plug it in. Alright, and then we use copper here. Oops. Same thing here. And we can plug these in. But they won't be connected to the actual grid yet. Yeah, we haven't made a whole lot of progress, but we got the one tile. We tested it out. The drywall messed us up because it actually consumed the whole lot of the heat. So we had to actually just put the coal without the drywall, and then it worked. So, but we got it working. And hey, look, the magma's still here. Surprise, surprise. I bet if I leave this screen and I go somewhere else, it will vanish. I'll just go poof. That reminds me. This is still crude oil, right? Yeah. Well, that sucks. We have to replace that. These ones we can do already. This can be naphtha. And we copper this setting down here. So these ones can be filled with one batch of naphtha. It'd be cool if we also had maybe some extra storage containers here with some materials that we need frequently. Because I think the biggest issue that's hurting us right now is the fact that they have to get materials from far away. I mean, time-wise, that is. Alright, I'm going to move away from this tile. That bottle's there. It hasn't moved. Has no irons on it. And I think it's going to vanish when I come back. Maybe not. Oh, I'm getting the food deliveries coming. I hear it. We still have enough naphtha down here. We should be able to probably put in another one. But we want to empty this out first if we can. Yes. How much is left? You hiding? You left me some. That's not a whole lot, though. Most of it died. You hungry? I went to the kitchen to get food. The leftovers out of the fridge. I was like, I'm gonna eat that. And my wife comes in. She's like, I'm hungry too. I'm like, you want to share? And she's like, all right. She didn't leave me much. But hey, she made it, so I'm not complaining. I have no claims here. Could these pip... Oh. This is not good. These pips could fuck shit up, right? I should put a door in here. Right here. To make sure the pips don't accidentally run into the magma room and then die there and become meat. And then meat melts. And then we have... a problem. You're stuck, I'm assuming? You're stuck between getting your ranch halfway set up and getting power halfway set up? You know, I have the biggest issue when I start out games. Trying to do my spawn too early. That is one of my biggest issues I have. Like, I want to spawn up as early as possible, right? But spawns generally take quite a bit of, like, setup. You know, building the room, venting it out, getting all set up, getting the temporary power set up, stuff like that. Like, it gets me every time. Like, it takes longer than you think. It's like sometimes, like, my dupes are just not ready for Swamp. Alright. How are we doing? Making progress here? Looks like this is just vented out in the background of space, which is nice. Yeah, I'm weird. I'm trying to remember when I set the spawn up in this cycle, but this was pretty early. I want to say maybe around cycle 30 or 40 or something. Maybe even earlier. Because, like, once you have a spawn up, you have a spawn up. It's like, you know, then you can just go forget about it. We can probably shave these off while we're over here. This got fixed, right? So we should be able to do steel again. We'll do like 40 copper. How's this going? Is this still going? This is going. This is good. Okay, we'll keep going. Do we just go all the way up? Do we just go all the way up? I think we just go all the way up. I mean, this can keep running for now. Because it doesn't really... Oh, it does heat up quite a bit up, actually. Oh, this all melted. Look at this. Alright, this is our water for the next foreseeable future. We have a bunch of stuff like dropping and freezing. Yeah, this kind of sucks that we have to do this, but we do want to keep melting this. Because if we keep melting it, then, you know, we'll know exactly how much water we have. And they should be able to get down here, right? Yeah. We should probably also put a ladder right there and there, I guess. And a backup one right there. In case stuff melts. Actually, we'll do one there too. So right now they can go under, but if this melts before anything else, we're gonna have no, they can still jump up. Yeah. Just want to be careful. I mean, they can go down and up, so it's not a problem, but... Okay, these ones need to be deconstructed. Because right now they're just pumping it down here, and it's just gonna bend back up here. Very counterproductive energy usage. Especially when we're fucking down on energy right now. Alright, now we should be good. Wait, where is this going? Why is this going up? What? Oh, because this tile hasn't been built yet. Same thing here. Okay, okay, okay. Fair enough. I should probably start moving this one too when I get to it. Copy the setting of this one to... Well, what? Down here? What's still in here? Sandstone. Start emptying this one out too. Our ranchers should be able to get around to this. I'm surprised that there's still so many Sweetles alive. I mean, it's got to be like the last couple, right? Because they should be dying. How many critters we're at? Still 450. So still lots of food if we need it. Hey, we got 2 arbor acorns. Hey, here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get planting, boys. I'm gonna do this a little faster. Made of cobalt. Yeah, but you can always go in, right? Like, you can always go in and fix it if you need to. One thing I like to do when I have the large version, because this is a small version, right? If I have the large version, I don't know if you've seen me build the large version. So, like, let's say you have two like this, right? And then you have doors on one side. Like, let's say you have, like, regular doors here, and then your doors down here or something for the oxygen area. What I like to do is I like to put, like a tile. So, like, let's say you have tiles here, right? So, like, your spawn looks something like this. For one, you can either put a drop of liquid on the outside, like this. So that's one option, right? You just put some oil, something like oil or something here, and it basically just creates an airlock between this and this, so that the hydrogen can't get out, and you can do the same thing with the oxygen on the bottom, right? But most of the times I do it on the inside. So I'll make sure that this tile and this tile only, so where I put the ladder, this tile will have a piece of like liquid or something, and then what I do is I bring the door down. Right, so instead of having the door up, the door will be like down here. Right, so then there's one little tiny blob of liquid right there, and when they come in, well, this doesn't work, right? Because you know, that's idiotic. Because yeah, it's still open in that sense. So would that fix it? Not really. Because you're still letting oxygen out here, right? Not through this tile. So maybe that doesn't even work that well then. Because this can technically, unless you do, you know, this, right? I mean, it's not optimal, right? But at least you seal it that way, right? So you'd have 3 airflow tiles. You have your like your center portion or whatever this is gonna be, right? Something like that, right? And then once you have the blob there, you just make sure that you sweep it up here so that these ones are clear, and then you put your electrolyzer back in, and then it's basically a sealed version of that. Yeah, if this one is solid, I think then it's fine. Then it works. But it has to be a solid. If it's an airflow, it's gonna not work, right? Yeah. Yeah. It's gotta, you know, sometimes you gotta check my own shit and realize that I'm making garbage. We're gonna put some raw metal in here. That way we'll have a little bit of that there. And these guys should be actually pumping this out again. Yeah, yeah, very nice. Okay, we sweep up all this shit. Oh, bottle's still there. Surprise, surprise. Oh shit, did the naphtha ever get delivered? No. Okay. Okay, I was freaking out a little bit. Yeah, I don't think the naphtha's gonna get delivered anytime soon. Priority 10, it's not that bad. Alright, what time is it? It's 3 o'clock? Didn't really get much done today. I mean, the big thing is still, you know, putting down more trees and duplicating the seeds the natural way. So, I mean, that we are getting done. So, and all this stuff up here is the going to be the final build of the trees, right? So, oh yeah, we got these. Okay. So we can uncheck that. And they should be able to start planting those two. There and then there. Do you guys mind doing that? And then, yeah, we'll see how far we get here. That way we get at least 2 more trees planted. Do we still have our... Yeah, we do. Yeah, they still gotta replace those. I mean, it takes a while because these are all insulated tiles now instead of the regular ones. Okay, I don't know if this music just got like epically loud, but it was much quieter before. It's like, holy shit. Yeah, and we are down on power. Because, I mean, we're running these like 24/7, so that's kind of not helping. This one's done. So once this is done... Oh, they still gotta build all this. Where did this puff come from? I mean, there's a bunch of stuff for you to work on. Oh, look, it's melting. More water. Okay, we should also dig up the salt that we can. Like all this should be gone. This can be cut. Because it's not really doing anything anymore. Technically, we could do is do something like that. So it kind of like spills over here. And then we can still use that. But yeah, this should help melt all this stuff up here. I mean, I could have just literally opened us up and not vented any of this. Might have been easier just to have like a couple tiles open. Probably cheaper energy-wise. This is still crude, right? Yeah. That's surprising. I mean, this naphtha... Oh, wait. When does naphtha freeze? -50? Okay, we're fine there then. It's not that cold up here anymore. It was. Like, over here it's still pretty cold, but I think the naphtha heated up enough. I was gonna say there should be plenty of igneous rock. Oh, it's mafic rock we were using for this shit. Okay. That's why it's taking so long. Can we get a priority 9 on this? Complete one portion that we can keep building up there? That'd be nice. Dracos or Hatchigs? We'll take the Dracos because it's more of them. I don't think it matters. There should be like, what, 8 of them in here? Is there literally 8 of them in there and they're all just chilling in this corner down here? Okay, we need to make these a higher priority. Make sure they get done. I mean, honestly, we should have so many ranchers that are really good already. Like, I don't understand why the ranching's taking so long still. This little jumping animation really makes this whole thing slow, too. Yep, see, we just let some hydrogen through again. It's okay, we'll pump it back out. If we have the power. We have a little bit of power right now. We're also burning coal for it. Oh shit, look at this. This is going crazy. Oh my god, look at all the water. Look at all the water. Alright, so let's start melting both of these. This and that. Can be a 50-50. Alright, so then the other thing we're going to do is we're going to put an aluminum plate right here so we can keep the heat in this area and try to melt this stuff up top. Alright, you guys almost done with this? That would be nice. Alright, this is done, so we'll sweep this out. So then the next job, right? Igneous. That's the next job. Why is the frozen dew ball trash? That's a good question. That's a good question. I mean, you would think, right? Like, I think I've had one time where the dupe wasn't trash. But, like, most of the time, they're trash. I agree. As to why, I can't answer that question. I think it's just because you don't get what you want, right? So they're just naturally trash. Because, I mean, if you look at the printing pod, most of the time you look at the printing pod, or at least I look at the printing pod, I'm like, there's 3 dupes listed here, and they're all trash, right? And then, like, 5 iterations later, you're like, okay, all right, cool. I finally got a dupe that I like, right? So, you know, but then you look at that one frozen dupe, right? That's one chance, right? So, yeah, it's going to be trash, like, most of the time. You know, we should have brought some coal up here. That would have been smart. So why don't we do that? Consumable ore, coal 8. What's the priority on this? 20? Okay, that's actually not bad. And maybe we don't do 20 tons, but do like, I don't know, a ton. Because we don't need much, right? We need like 1 kilo per. So unless this is 1,000 tiles, it's gonna be fine. Right? I agree. Sometimes it's like, just give me something else. You'll see me pick up like, you know, plants or garbage stuff, even if I have the plants. Like, you know, like if it gave me mealwood and I already have 1,400 mealwood seed, I'd probably still take the mealwood over dupe, Just because like the dupes are so bad sometimes. Or because I don't want to dupe, right? Guess that's another reason. Sir, oh yeah, there's a conveyor rail there. Let's get that metal back, please. Hey, our bottle is still there. It's sitting in a vacuum. So I wonder if it's because it's sitting on an insulated tile, it's not vanishing, right? Because when we had it on the other tile earlier, like one of the regular tiles, it vanished. And my guess is it has to do with the fact that it was giving off the heat to the tile, and then eventually it got too cold, but it can't turn into debris, so it just vanished. That's my thought on that one. Which would make sense. It's a weird mechanic that it wouldn't turn into igneous, but at the same time, how is a bottle supposed to turn into igneous? Because it's not, you know, liquid on the ground or something. It's like in a bottle. Alright, almost done with this. Oh, we have 4 arbor coins. Holy shit, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready. What do we do? What do we do? Wait, we need one more, right? Because we need a door. I'm not ready for this. I mean, I'm ready for the 4 that we have, but I'm not ready for more. I mean, shit, do we even need more? We can just take the rest up top then, right? We should be already up top by then. Maybe, at least with the first row. Oh, look at it. Juicy heat. Yep, this is gonna melt this. Ugh, this is so beautiful. Though we are losing a good amount of water here. Like, what is happening? Okay. I mean, it is because we're pumping all this water up here, right? That's fair, but... And then we got a bunch of water in the pipes here. We're still using a bunch down here, I'm assuming. I mean, we're using 2 kilos per... Yeah, we are using 2 kilos per second. I mean, we still have lots and lots of water. I'm starting to get worried a little bit. You know, because we're not set up yet at all. All right, so we go priority. This is still priority 8, and we'll make that priority 9, and these ones 9, and then this one. What's the delivery on these? Oh, it's really low. Holy shit. This is the coal one, right? I set this to 9. It drops it by like 5, but it doesn't drop it much. It's still like 10 errands before that. Meep, what are you doing? Meep, what's your ranching supply? Okay, maybe we need to do a little bit of run through. Ranching supply. Where do we have ranching supply that needs to be filled? Okay, these ones are going to be 7s. There's no need for any of these to be anything higher than 7s at this point. These ones we'll keep. These ones are our main ones. Everything else doesn't matter. Oh, we also still have to melt around here. That's going to be a little messier. I go fast speed. I'm trying to get a little more stuff done, or my frame's just gonna tank. I mean, they're coming back here with like what 1 or 2 tiles worth of stuff and running back out. Yeah, that's not helping. The stairs are definitely helping. Oh, this jumping animation makes it so slow. Alright, you made 2 tiles and you run out. You gasp for air, I'm assuming, and then you come back? Yeah, okay. So the back tiles are the toughest ones. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so this is a little bit of a pain in the ass, but we should go check on our trees. Trees are a little more important than anything else. Shipping wise, we can put this on like a 5. Should be a low enough priority that it doesn't matter right here. Back to the top. Back to the top. Oh, you guys are actually building the pipes now. Look at you guys. Getting stuff done. I'm gonna let them finish this, and then I'm just gonna let them clean up. Because I would like to get this first row started. Do we still need the pumps in here? I think the pumps are done, right? Is there any reason I would still need the pumps in here? Only if this flashes. Which I don't think it will. We'll keep these ones. We'll get rid of these ones when we start in the back here. I really hope this works. If it doesn't, oh man. Gonna be very, 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 very unhappy. Oh, gotta go check. Didn't get planted yet. Wait, shouldn't there be more in here? Oh, there's not. Please deliver such, where are they? There's one there. Oh, they're down here. They're not supposed to be down here. Whoops. Well, there's one there. Where are the other ones? Are they in there already? Oh, they're in there already. And it's full. Hey, start planting, boys. Gotta deconstruct that one because it's a little too close. Oh, this one never got planted. Okay, never mind. We gotta get that back. That's why we needed the one down there. That's okay. We can go back to it. Did you plant this? Not yet. There you go. Doing your job. Doing your gerb. Why is there... Oh, plastic from the vent. Okay. Why is there still... We still have Sweetle Ranches over here. Like, what is happening? Are these literally never dying? Are these guys undying? Alright. Can I click on one of these? Do I have any more? No, I don't. Okay.